Welcome back to my channel. My name is Hope and this is MissionKeto, and today's video is a meal prep video. This is going to be my first video for the month of May doing a meal prep dairy free. As you guys know, I am doing a dairy free challenge for the month of May and I cannot wait. Can you believe it? I can't wait to not eat dairy. What is wrong with me? But I definitely want to let you know when you're meal prepping, probably one of the biggest things that I would do is make a list. I do have a list. I will show you that in just a minute, but Ralphie wanted to be held and, you know, I'm a dog mom. What can I say? I'm a dog mom. And yes, I'm in the same shirt as I was in for my grocery haul video because I'm doing them both at the same time. The intros, because I'm really bad at planning those out. So we're going to be making a lot of delicious sounding things, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. I'm very excited. One of the things I will tip you off on is what's it called? It's a cucumber strawberry mint salsa, something like that. And it just sounds fresh and cold and refreshing, and I can't wait. I can't wait to try that. So stay tuned. I really tried to make sure that the things that I'm prepping this week are gonna be simple and easy too, because I don't wanna spend all day in the kitchen today. I really don't. But yeah, that's where we're at. So stay tuned to this meal prep, dairy-free meal prep, and say hi, Ralphie. Say hi, Ralphie.
Okay, so I've got two lists that I want to show you here. First is my weekly meal plan. I did not show that in my grocery haul. So Sunday, which is today, I'm planning on making the Dijon pork tenderloin with the roasted garlic and cauliflower puree. Say that 10 times fast. But that sounds delicious and I can't wait to try that. So normally on Sundays, I don't know if you guys are like this, but I like to make a bigger meal. I might not feel like that after meal prepping, but I think it'll be fairly easy, so I can do it. Monday, I'm looking at crispy 5-spice chicken thighs, and I'll just throw some asparagus in the oven with it. And Tuesday, I'm gonna make some deli sandwiches without cheese, but I'm going to make it on the protein-sparing bread. I'm gonna make them in the shape of hoagie rolls this time. I got one of those like pans, not a pan, because it's like silicone, to make the rolls with it. So I've never done that before, so I'm excited to try that. And then another day I'm gonna make salad and baked potato, and I'm not gonna have the baked potato. You saw my grocery haul, I just got 2 for the family, but I'll probably maybe throw some of those blackened chicken tenders in there because those are dairy free too. And the last time I made that salad, I actually did not have any cheese on it either, so this will work out just fine. And then Thursday, I'm gonna make the flank steak with the chimichurri sauce, and I don't know what I'm gonna have on the side yet. I might just throw some bacon. Yeah, or maybe have like a hard-boiled egg or something. I'm not 100% sure yet. And Friday, I don't know. I couldn't come up with anything. I might have some leftovers. I'm gonna be making something today that might have leftovers that we can have, so it might just be kind of like a make your own thing. Saturday, I usually just leave blank because I go grocery shopping and do all of that, and we just kind of make what's in the house. So that's my meal plan for the week. Meal prep today, I'm gonna make those hoagie rolls. I'm gonna make a pound of bacon to have ready. I'm gonna make the strawberry, cucumber, tomato, mint salsa. It's another lengthy title, but it just sounds delicious. I'll show you the picture in the cookbook. Another snack that I thought would be delicious, and I could put it on top of a salad, is the cumin spiced pecans. And then there's a couple of chicken salad recipes that this cookbook has that sound delicious. This week I'm gonna try this one, the ranch chicken salad, and I figured I could have those maybe in those egg life wraps, something like that. But yeah, I am very excited. I will make sure I show you the cookbooks that I use too. The cookbooks I'm using today is just the newer one that I got, Keto Dairy-Free Cooking by Kendra Hawley, something like that, but I'll show you what it looks like. I will also link it down below. Because it's a cookbook, I never shared those recipes in detail because I didn't write the recipe. It's not available online that I know of. It's in a cookbook. They're trying to make money, so I'll link the cookbook for you. So let's get started. All right, so the first thing that I decided to make was the cumin spiced pecans. These sound so delicious. I didn't have the whole amount of the pecans, so I'm gonna use some almonds too, but it says
that you can use whatever nuts you want, so it didn't really matter. But I'm gonna measure out my nuts also because that's what it has on here. It has 10 ounces, and I wanna make sure I get this right. So, where is it? Hold on. I gotta get to ounces. Here we go. I'm gonna lay this on here and tear it, and it's gonna get to 0. Okay, so we'll use the rest of these for sure. I do think that these are gonna be the best ones to use because they have all the nooks and crannies to be able to, you know, fit all of that in there, but that's okay. This is still gonna be delicious, I think. So 10 ounces. Just that little bit was like 3.5 ounces. So this will make a lot. Okay, this is exactly 10 ounces here. And then I have some almonds left over for something else that's coming up in another video, so stay tuned. I know that really didn't give you much, but it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. Okay, so it says to first put all the spices in here. I've got the oven preheated, but we're gonna have some confectioners. Thank goodness I got some of this when I went to the store yesterday because I was out. And you could probably substitute the regular, but granular is probably just going to leave, you know, maybe a little more gritty and not soak it up like it should. We're mixing everything in. Ralphie, knock it off. There must be ducks outside. You just need a little bit of salt, and this is it. That's it of the salt that I have right now. Can you believe that? Some cumin, obviously cumin because it is cumin spiced. I need some good measuring spoons, but like cool looking too. I have got 2 sets that are just mix and match. Paprika is another one, and a pinch of cayenne. Let me shake this up a little bit. I'm excited about the cayenne because it's gonna get a little bit of a kick. Okay. Sorry about that. Oh my gosh. Now it's gonna all pour out all over it, see? Let's just do it. Live life on the edge. A pinch of cayenne pepper. I don't even know if I can get my fingers in there, so we're just gonna put a little bit. And 3 tablespoons. This said avocado oil, but I don't have it, so I'm using my olive oil. I think it'll work. And then besides the nuts, that's literally it. So it says to just kind of, ooh, these smell so good already. I guess you could really just make this however you want. It says make sure the clumps are gone, and there's no clumps in that sauce, as you can see. And then we're going to put these in here. Let me get a spatula. This is very quick and easy. I like it. And I don't know if you're like me, but I do like snacking, and I like a crunchy snack that is, you know, satisfying and all that. So, oh, this is great. But I do see the pecans would probably be a little better because they're soaking it up so much more. But then you're gonna get a baking sheet. Line it with parchment paper. If you have one of these non-stick mats, you can use that. And you're just basically gonna lay it out there. I about threw it, huh? And I'm gonna get all the sauce and everything on it. And she recommends you can put it on like salads and stuff too. And I'm having that salad this week in my meal plan I showed you. So we're just gonna flatten these out. And I just tasted that sauce and it was really good. We're gonna bake it for 20 minutes until they're toasted. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick this in the oven, bake it, and we'll get the stuff out for the strawberry, mint, cucumber, tomato salsa. Okay, now this is probably the thing I'm most excited about, and I really don't know why, but this is called the strawberry cucumber mint salsa. So there's no tomato in it like I thought. Well, there is tomato in it, but not in the title. But I'm gonna show you all the ingredients that we need, and then I'll fast forward while I'm prepping it, because I do have to clean all these vegetables and I have to dice it up. And then when we get back to putting it all together, I will show you, because you're literally dumping it in a bowl, and that's pretty much it. So you need a cucumber, you need a tomato, you need some strawberries, some diced red onions, fresh mint leaves and basil leaves, fresh lime juice. This is the one that I got in my grocery haul. Some balsamic vinegar, and pinch of sea salt and fresh ground black pepper. I didn't tell you about the nuts. I'll go through all of the macros at the very end, but I did forget. But obviously I'm picking stuff that is low total carbs, since I'm counting total carbs even while I'm doing the dairy. But this here, total carbs for a serving is 1.9. That's fantastic. This is gonna be a great side. I can use the little mini bell peppers to like maybe stuff them in and have that as my dipper. You could use low carb tortillas and make chips out of them for sure, but I'm very excited about this. And it also says you can pair it with the chimichurri that I'm gonna be making, or the flank steak that I'm making this week with the chimichurri. So definitely a lot of options, but I'm thinking more of like snacks. So, because I did get bored last time when I just had like, you know, egg salad and chicken salad, and, you know, by the end of it, I was ready to be back on dairy. So I'm trying to, you know, liven it up a little bit, I guess. And this cookbook definitely has a lot of different things. So I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up and show you the prep of it.
All right, so I'm chopping all the veggies here and the fruit. And who loves watching chopping videos? I think that's pretty cool. It's fun, but this one's really, really fast. Oh, I'm using a cool Pampered Chef tool to hull the strawberries. I don't even know if they sell it anymore, but it is so cool.
Okay, so I chopped everything up and I'm exhausted. It seemed like a lot of work, but it really wasn't that bad. But you know, it just like, oh my gosh, just because I hadn't cleaned it or anything. But as you can see, I've got cucumber, strawberry, tomato. I seeded the tomato, and then I have some onion. This is a little less than what is needed, but I don't want it overpowered. So yeah, basically we were just mixing everything up. And I think what I'm so excited about having this is the fact that it's got some fruit in it too. Me personally, I do miss having fruit. So this is just gonna kind of help, I guess, with that. And you're just gonna put everything in the bowl, mix it up, and then we're gonna let it sit in the fridge. So I've got the basil and the mint. Just smells so good too. She did say in the cookbook that if you're not doing dairy free, you could even add some feta cheese in here. And I agree, I think that would be very delicious. So you need just a tablespoon of this. I'm just gonna put a little bit more than that because I love it. And then a tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. I will measure that one. And you could probably adjust it if you feel like you need a little bit more, you know, once you taste it. And then a little bit of salt and pepper. So I will stick this in the fridge so we can let all of the flavors kind of combine and, you know, meld together. Then I'll do a taste test at the end too. But I don't know if you can see this, but this smells delicious. It's so beautiful and colorful. With all the herbs in it and the lime juice and the balsamic vinegar, which I might add a little bit more of that, but this is coming out to be exactly what I was hoping it would be. I'm trying to find the words, because if you could just smell this even. But this would go great over like meat also, so I will probably have plenty of this. I think I'm probably the only one that's gonna eat this. Jordan might try it, but I think she's not a big fan of cucumbers, but she might like it, you know, mixed with all of this. So let me take I gotta take a taste now. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. It's delicious. Those herbs in it for me, if you don't mind biting into like, you know, a little bit of mint and basil, and then you're eating like the onion and the tomato, and then you get this pop of sweetness from the strawberries. And this is a total of 1.9 carbs per serving. A quarter cup is a serving. So let me show you a quarter cup. This is a quarter cup right here, which is 4 tablespoons. That's a pretty good amount. I could probably stuff a few sweet peppers with that, you know, cut them in half and fill it. So super excited. I'm gonna put the lid on this and put it in the fridge, and we'll do a final taste with like my scooper that I'm gonna use as a dip, the pepper. Okay, we are back, and I'm making these ranch chicken salad cups. And when I looked at the recipe, I'm kind of changing it up a little bit, as we sometimes do with recipes. We kind of use what we have. It calls for chicken thighs or chicken breasts cooked. I have that stuff, but it's in the freezer, and I didn't feel like taking it out and defrosting it. So I had some canned chicken in here that I'm gonna go ahead and use. And then I had to make some homemade ranch that is dairy-free. This is made with like some mayonnaise. This is in the cookbook too. Jordan and I just took a taste of it, and it is delicious, but there's all kinds of seasonings in it, some fresh herbs, which I think the fresh herbs I'm just falling in love with. If you're not using fresh herbs, use them. I don't usually use them. I usually use powdered stuff, and from now on, oh my gosh, I'm hooked. But you need some bacon, some of the ranch, avocado, some tomatoes, and your lettuce leaves. Now this tells you how to make it for right now. I'm gonna prepare this for later on in the week for my lunches. So I've got my canned chicken here. So I'm not gonna put it in the lettuce cups or anything. And I'm actually not gonna put the avocado in because 2 reasons. I don't want them to kind of turn and get mushy, and also they're not ripe yet. So I'm hoping by the time tomorrow for lunch comes along, they'll be ready to go. So I've got my chicken here. Then you're just going to break up some bacon. It says chop it, but I'm just gonna go ahead and break it up. I'm gonna make some more bacon here in a minute as part of my prep, but I had just enough in here for this, so it was perfect. And I like my bacon crispy, so it's easy to just kind of crumble it instead of chopping it for the most part. Oops, that fell out. Guess I gotta eat it. And I figured a 1 can of chicken was about what I needed because it said it's 4 servings per can. And this makes 4 servings with the lettuce cups, 2 lettuce cups per person. So I was like, hey, that's kind of perfect. Then you need about 1/3 of this ranch dressing. And there's like some Dijon in it. There's fresh herbs, like I said, some apple cider vinegar, obviously mayo, which you know we love. So we're gonna put some of this in here. I think it was 1/3 of a cup. So basically 1/3 of what I made, because I made about a cup, I think it was. I gotta chop these. I don't have a knife, so let me get those. And if you watch my what I eat in a day video, I will probably make this for lunch one day this week. So you'll be able to see the final product with you know, the avocado in it, and the lettuce cups, all of that. So it didn't look like much, like it would be an actual, you know, 4 servings, but once you bulk it up with this other stuff, that's what kind of helps, I think. And then you can top it with some fresh herbs as well. I'll probably do that once we get there, because like I said, I'm loving the herbs. I'm loving it. But the avocado is really gonna make that pop with a little bit of green, I think. Oops. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Super easy. There's another recipe in here for a jalapeno popper chicken salad. I can't wait. I'm surprised I didn't pick that one first because I like spicy, but we'll probably do that next time, so stay tuned. But oh, again, I will have this cookbook linked down below. I'm gonna take a little bit of bite. That ranch, yeah. It's better than just regular mayo, which is what I normally do for like my chicken salad. I guess you could do this with tuna also. But yeah, that's what's for lunch this week. So I'm almost done. All I have left to do is make some bacon. I won't show you that. I just put it in the oven and bake it for like, well, until it's done. I think it's like 20, 25 minutes. And then we'll make the protein sparing loaves next. All right, guys, so the last thing that I'm gonna make today, I'm almost done, is the protein sparing modified fast bread. But I'm gonna make it in the form of kind of like a hoagie roll. So I got this off of Amazon, and I haven't used it yet. I did spray it with some cooking spray just in case. I'm not even sure if I have to. And then I have it sitting on one of my smaller sheet pans, and I love this one. It fits perfectly. So I've never made these before. I'm just gonna make it using the recipe that I make for the bread, a regular loaf. I'm just gonna put it in those. Hopefully it'll even make 4. I don't even know, but we'll see. So I've got some allulose, I've got the egg whites, I've got my egg white protein powder, I've got cream of tartar, which I just had to run to the store and go get because I was out of, and then xanthan gum. And I think that's it. So I'm gonna speed it up to make it, and then we'll stick it in the oven, and then I'll show you everything that I've made. At this point, I am done with everything except for the bread.
All right, so how many of you have a KitchenAid mixer? For those of you who don't, we are team handheld mixer. This works actually faster, I think. I feel like it takes only a couple of minutes for you to mix everything up and get it whipped up how it should be. All right, so here is everything that I meal prepped today. Oh my gosh, I think this was a very successful dairy-free meal prep. Here is what the loaves look like when they come out. I pulled one out to show you, but look at that. That's perfect. It looks more like a hot dog bun, I will say, but we can definitely make that, cut that in half. And we do have some hot dogs and sausages in the freezer too. So very excited. Those seem to have turned out perfectly. I have got my chicken salad here ready for the week. I will, as I'm making it for lunches this week, I will put the avocado in. Very excited. Bonus was this ranch dressing that I had to make. I wasn't planning on it, but I forgot I needed to make it for the chicken salad. So I have some left over, some dairy-free ranch dressing for salads this week. Here is what the nuts look like when they come out, and they are delicious. I must say, these are gonna be good for toppings on my salad and also just to snack on. Here is the cookbook that I made the nuts, the chicken salad, the ranch dressing, and the salsa with. Definitely go check this out. I will have it linked below, but I'm very happy. I also made a pound of bacon, and it is like perfectly cooked. I love it. And here is the star of the show, the salsa. And I will say, I think I told you guys that Jordan's not a fan of cucumber, but she actually tasted this and really loves it. So you can't even taste the cucumber, which is surprisingly, right? As much as there was. And then I just prepped the sweet or the baby bell peppers that I have here, and I can use those. Actually, I can use them for the salsa. I just tried one with it. It was really delicious. And then you could also use it to dip the chicken salad in if you wanted. But that is everything that I make. How did I do? What do you think? Does any of this stuff look good to you? Let me know down below, and I'll make sure the cookbook is linked. And the next video will be what I eat in a day this week. My first week of dairy-free in the month of May. Thanks for watching. Bye.